about some matrices. Properties of matrices. Okay. So remember, whenever a matrix is multiplied by a constant, that constant will be multiplied to all the elements of that matrix. Is that clear to you? When we multiply a constant with a matrix, it will be multiplied to all the elements of that matrix like this: K, KB, KC, KD, KE, KF. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So write this property. If a constant is multiplied to, if a constant is multiplied to all the elements of a, if a constant is multiplied to a matrix, it will be multiplied with all the elements of that matrix. Understood? If a constant is multiplied to a matrix, it will be multiplied with all the elements of that matrix. For example, if K is multiplied to this matrix having first row ABC, second row DEF, all the elements will be multiplied by K. K, KB, KC, KD, KE, KF. If you multiply a matrix 1, 3, 4, 9, 5, 7, this is the matrix of order 3 cross 2. And if we multiply it by 2, so they will be all the elements will be multiplied by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 9s are 18, 2 5s are 10, and 2 7s are 40. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, addition of matrix. So how to add two matrices? So remember, two matrices can be added only when their orders are equal. So write this rule first of all. Okay. Two matrices can be added only when their orders are equal. Orders are equal means number of rows and number of columns must be equal in both. For example, written everyone the rule number 2.
Yes, sir.
Two matrices can be added only when their orders are same. For example, if we want to add a matrix of order m cross n with another matrix, then its order must be m cross n, and this will be also equal to the order of their product. Is that clear to you? So example,
Yes, sir.
if matrix A is of order 3 cross 2. 3 cross 2 means what? It has
3 rows and 2 columns.
3 rows and 2 columns.
okay. So we write 2 4 3 1 7 0. Okay, and second matrix is B equals to -1 -2 0 4 1 8. So its order also must be 3 cross 2. Is that clear to you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Discussing about their sum, not product. So if two, so we have to apply plus also, na? So if two matrices are added, their orders must be same, and the order of their sum will also be same. Is that clear to you? Now, if
Yes, sir.
order of A is 3 cross 2, order of B is 3 cross 2, and if we add them, so we have to add element to element, means element of first matrix. A11 means element of first row, first column of first matrix is added to, if we represent B11 means element of first row, first column of second matrix, and so on. A12 plus B12. Is that clear to you? Second row, first column, second row, first column again. Second row, second column, second row, second column, third row, first column, third row, first column, third row, second column, third row, second column. Means if in this we add them, we get 2 plus minus 1. Okay. 4 plus minus 2. 3 plus 0. 1 plus 4. 7 plus 1. 0 plus 8. Okay. So it becomes 2 minus 1, 1. 4 minus 2, 2. 3 plus 0, 3. 1 plus 4, 5. 7 plus 1, 8. And 0 plus 8. So this is the answer, and its order is also 3 cross 2. So if two matrices are added, their orders must be same, and the order of their sum will also be the same. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And this property is called closure law. What is this property called? Closure law. This property is called closure law.
Closure law.
Means if, in short we write, if A and B belongs to matrices of same order, okay, then A plus B also belongs to the matrices of same order. Is that clear to you? Means A, B and A plus B. A comma B comma A plus B belongs to matrices of same order. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
This property of matrix addition is called closure law for matrix addition. Understood? Closure law for matrix addition. Second law. So all these are the properties of addition of matrices. Is that clear to you? First law is closure law, in which we have studied that two matrices can be added only if their orders are same, and they are added in such a way that element to element are added. Means element of first row, first column of first matrix as it is added to the element of first row, first column of second matrix. If we consider that A11 is the element of first row, first column of first matrix, and B11 as element of first row, first column of second matrix, then they will be added to get element of first row, first column of their sum. Understood? And so on. Now the second law is commutative property. Commute means what is the meaning of commutative property?
A plus B equals to B plus A.
Yes, means on changing the order, sum remains the same. Very good. Commutative property means matrices follow this property. Sum of matrices is commutative. Is that clear to you? Means on changing the order, sum remains the same. Sum of matrices is commutative. That is what? On changing the order of a matrix, sum remains the same. And we know that this is true for real numbers also. है ना? If we add 2 plus 3, the result is 5. And it is same as 3 plus 2. So in this case, matrices are following the properties of real numbers. Is that clear to you? The sum of real
Yes, sir.
is also commutative and sum of two matrices is also commutative. Okay. Now the third part is associative property. Associative property means if the sum of A and B is added to C, the result is same as if sum of B and if A is added to the sum of B and C. Okay. If sum of A and B added to C, then it will be equal to sum of A added to the sum of B plus C. Means it will be same as A is added to the sum of B plus C. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is associative property. So sum of matrices also follow associative properties. Is that clear to everyone? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Sum
No,
of
sir.
matrices is associative in nature.
No, sir.
And next is additive identity. What? Additive
Identity.
additive identity. So first, have you written all these properties or not?
Yes,
Written,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
In your notebook, are you writing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the next is additive identity. So what is the meaning of identity? Identity means that matrix which when added to a given matrix gives the same result. Means if a particular matrix is added to A, it gives the result as A. I have discussed this type of matrix during the discussion of types of matrix. Can you tell that?
Sir, null set.
Null matrix.
Null matrix, it's not set. This is not set
Null
theory.
matrix.
In set theory, set algebra is used. Okay, in matrices theory, matrix algebra is used. So according to matrix algebra, additive identity exists. Means if we add a null matrix O, this is null matrix O, is additive identity. Additive identity means which when added to a matrix gives the same matrix again. So if we add A plus O, it gives A. And if we add A to O, it's still the result is A. Is that clear to you? So O is an additive identity. You can write the definition. Write the definition also. Definition of additive identity. The matrix, which matrix? Which when
Null. Null matrix.
which when added, definition, I am telling you to write the definition. The matrix which when added to a given matrix gives the sum as the given matrix itself.
सर ऐसे बताइए सर.
हुआ है बोर्ड पे. The matrix which when added to a given matrix gives the sum as the given matrix itself is called an additive identity. Okay. So for example, in real numbers also additive identity exists. If we add 0 to 2, what do we get? 2. And if we add 2 to 0, it again gives 2. Okay. So 0 is what? An additive identity. But this is not for the real number. This is not for the matrices. This is for real numbers. Is that clear to you? But in case of matrix, if matrix A is given by 3, 1, 9, 4, 8, 3, so order of O must also be same. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is a null matrix. So if we add A plus O, what will be the result? 3 plus 0, 3. 1 plus 0, 1. 9 plus 0, 9. 4 plus 0, 4. 8 plus 0, 8. 3 plus 0, 3. So it will be equals to A. Is that clear to you? Or if we add 0 with A, O with A, it's not 0, it is O. O means
Null matrix.
null matrix.
Null matrix.
If a null matrix is added to any matrix, the result is same as the given matrix. That's why this null matrix is an additive identity. Like it is just like it is equivalent to 0 in real numbers. Is that clear to you? 0 is an additive identity for real numbers. Similarly, null matrix is the additive identity for matrices. Understood, everyone?
Yes.
Written? Additive identity.
Yes, sir.
Right, fifth example. Now, there is an additive inverse. And remember, additive inverse is always related to additive identity. Whenever we discuss identity of identity of any algebra, identity of operation of any algebra. So this is the operation addition, and this is the identity. And when we find the inverse, on adding the inverse, it gives the identity. So if we add minus of A to a matrix, it results in null matrix. Or if we add minus of a matrix with this matrix, the result is O again. Is that clear to you? So minus A matrix is additive inverse. When the matrix which when added to a given matrix gives the result as identity, additive identity is called additive inverse of that matrix. Clearly, if matrix A is equal to 4 minus 5, 8, 9, 7, 3. So it's additive inverse. Additive inverse of A equals to minus A. That is, we have to multiply all the elements with minus 1. 4 becomes minus 4. Minus 5 becomes 5. 8 becomes minus 8. 9 becomes minus 9. 7 becomes minus 7. And 3 becomes minus 3. Is that clear to you, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So minus A matrix is additive inverse of matrix A as why? On adding with matrix A, it results as additive identity null matrix. Is that clear to you? Minus A matrix is additive inverse of matrix A, as on adding with matrix A, it results as additive identity O. Written, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
So all these are the properties of addition of matrix. Okay. So have you understood the meaning of addition of matrix?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, remember one more property of matrix, symmetric matrix. This is the next property after addition of matrix. First, we have studied about product of a scalar with a matrix, है ना? So when a real number is multiplied to a matrix, it will be multiplied to all the elements of that matrix. Then we have studied about the addition of matrix, which is the second property of matrices. Now third, symmetric matrix. We can say it as a type of matrix also. The matrix whose rows and columns on interchanging give the same matrix is called a symmetric matrix. Is that clear to you? The matrix look at this. So if you interchange its rows and column, on interchanging rows and columns of matrix, what do we get?
Same matrix.
We get the same matrix. Means if first column AFE becomes first row, it is still AFE. Second row is FBD. Second column is FBD. Okay. Third row is EDC. Third column is EDC. So this matrix is symmetric matrix. If on interchanging rows and column of matrix, we get the, if on interchanging rows and columns of matrix, we get the same matrix. The matrix is called what?
Symmetric.
Symmetric.
The matrix is called symmetric matrix. Next property is transpose of a matrix. Okay. What? So the thing which we have done, the operation which we have done in last matrix, we have interchanged the rows and column. That operation is called transpose of a matrix. Is that clear to you? Interchanging rows and columns. Interchanging rows and columns of a matrix is called transposing a matrix. Okay. And the result obtained is called transpose of a matrix. Is that clear to you?
Yes.
Understood? Interchanging rows and columns of a matrix is called transposing a matrix, and the result obtained is called transpose of a matrix. Transpose of matrix A is denoted by A transpose. Is that clear to you? Transpose of a matrix is denoted by A transpose. Means if A equals to A M 2 4 N L 3 2 1. So its transpose will be what? First row will be obtained by first column A43. Second row is MN2. Third row is 2L1. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So it is very clear that. So you are written. So first write this.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, Siddharth.
सर एक बार सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स फिर से बता दीजिए,
लिख लो.
कंफ्यूज हो गया.
ट्रांसपोज लिख लिया.
यस सर.
फिर से बता दे रहे इसके बाद. ये लिख लिया.
यस सर.
If A transpose equals to A, then matrix A is called a symmetric matrix. Understood? If A transpose equals to A, for example, if a matrix A is given as 1, 2, 3, find its transpose. What will be the result? First column 1, 2, 3 becomes first row. Okay. Second column 2, 4, 7 becomes second row. Third column 3, 7, 5 becomes third row. Okay. Now check whether it is same as the previous matrix or not.
Yes, sir.
Means A is a symmetric matrix. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So write this example.